Hi, I'm Eric from ABI Devs team. Welcome to a new series of tutorials for Arena Breakout Infinite, Kamona Econ 101. Arena Breakout Infinite has been on PC for a little while now, so we're sure most players have a grasp on how important good gear is for a raid. We've also gotten lots of feedback about the game's economy. Keep sharing your thoughts. Premium equipment on the market can be pricey, so here's a secret. You can rake in plenty of loot without firing a single bullet or entering hotspots to search safes. Today's subject is all about 2 useful, low-investment ways to make lots of money in the game. Passive looters. For the passive looters, high-tier weapons and equipment aren't what matters. Instead, the size of the backpack is what counts most, since that directly impacts how many supplies they can bring out of a raid. If you want to try being a passive looter, grab one of the bigger, more cost-effective bags. Something with tons of space, no dividers, and is good for double stacking. For weapons, all you need is a common, easy-to-use gun, like the AKS-74U. Don't worry too much about armor, just some cost-efficient level 3 or so equipment will be fine. You have to avoid fights with garbage hunting. When the raid starts, if you're not sure where other players might be, avoid the main loot areas. Your best bet is to find a quiet spot nearby and loot whatever's closest instead. When it is time to move on, avoid open areas or spots where firefights often break out. Don't skip out on looting anything along the path you choose either. By the time you hit the next spot, the other players should have passed through already, so you can loot everything they missed. A lot of the less obvious spots to loot might have keys and other small but highly valuable items. An important skill for every passive looter is to quickly assess an item's value at a glance. Not every purple or gold item is worth grabbing. If you have limited space, think carefully. Purple items usually take up more space than regular ones, but they don't always sell for more coin. You won't be able to hold every weapon you find while dumpster diving, so you should nab any premium attachments, particularly high-power optics, along with their rail mounts. The best way to increase your storage in a raid is to stack multiple bags inside of each other. This is a skill everyone should learn at one point. For example, the Rush Tactical Bag only takes up 20 units of space, but contains 24. So if you put one inside another backpack, you've essentially given yourself 4 extra units of space. You can stack chest rigs and armored rigs as well. If you want to save on coin, equip an armored rig before entering a raid, giving you storage space and protection. Then, if you come across a better piece of armor or rig, stick your starting equipment in your bag to use as a container, and equip the new armor or chest rig. Low risk takers. Time to move on to the low risk strategy. Simply put, this type of player invests the smallest amount of coin needed to earn a profit. To start your low risk adventure, jump into a covert op raid. In the covert ops screen, we can learn a little about what our imposter militant will start with. Imposters usually have pretty weak gear, but you might be surprised by what you find. If you get lucky, feel free to head straight for the extract with your newfound loot. The default equipment in covert ops refreshes after you've completed a covert raid or at specific times throughout the day. The gear in covert ops may be lacking, but it's free. Entering the battlefield late can turn that into an advantage. For example, if you go to the motel in Farm or the beach villa in Valley, you'll find tons of equipment dropped by both militants and operators. That's a great opportunity to get rich quick. And in covert ops, enemy bots don't attack first, which makes looting even easier. But don't forget to plan out your extraction route early to minimize your chances of going MIA. Raids and covert ops offer fewer chances to extract than tactical ops. Your second option is to shoot and loot, which requires a little more investment than just playing covert ops. Visit Joel, your oldest contact, and purchase the SPR-310, the cheapest shotgun available. Grab a handful of Type 8 buckshot and meds while you're there, but don't go crazy. Remember, we're on a budget. A liquid painkiller, first aid kit, simple surgical pack, and a bandage is all you'll need. Finally, grab a mid-sized backpack. Now, you're ready to shoot and loot. The best map for this strategy is Farm, since shotguns are most effective on smaller maps. A shotgun firing Type 8 will take down an unarmored enemy in just 2 shots. And if you can score some gear off another player, you can snowball those gains into even more, upping your odds of striking it rich in a single raid. That's it for today's class on Kamona Econ 101. If you want to learn more ways to profit in Arena Breakout Infinite, give us a follow. See you next time.